Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I'm Hunter Black Luna. Currently aboard the Normandy. I noticed something. Engineering deck. Donnelly and Daniels are here, and I can't find Engineer Adams. I hope he's still aboard. Honestly, I kind of preferred him to them in the grand scheme of things, although, I can't really say I hate him. I'm not likely to be down at this end of the ship much until Tally joins, rather. Still.
Commander, thank you.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
I'm glad the commander didn't forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
And we'll work on the propulsion systems. Not getting over that. Why can't I quick save? There we go.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best.
Interesting.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come.
Yep.
The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one.
Nobody does. Don't worry. I don't know. Judging people on their past, I mean, every species used to be cavemen. I mean, that's the point, but
Hey,
calm down.
just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
Whoa.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose one colony, save 5. That's the math.
Someone's gonna take you seriously. The Asari Republics vote on stuff like this.
We'd all save every world if we could, but we can't.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it?
I don't know. I'm going
download
with
it.
Copeland.
Lose the piece or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
What was the deal?
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
Thank you,
Commander.
Shepard. You agreed to exclusive veto powers, and since I'm the captain of this ship, under naval law, that pretty much makes me God on this ship. So when I say pull the piece, you pull the fucking piece, and you don't complain. I am literally the Christ figure of this series. I died for your sins in the second game, and then I got better.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
Yeah, me too. I really appreciate how dynamic the game is, even in terms of, like, we can't leave the way we came because, well, the enemy is attacking the shuttle, which makes perfect sense why they'd be doing that. Spectre requisitions. 10% markup. I don't believe that's 10%, unless the original price is 250,000, in which case we still don't have the money. Not to mention, I really like that sniper rifle I just acquired. It's tough. Scorpion 2. Oh, so badass. I'm gonna still hold off on further weapon upgrades, though. I want that Black Widow. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, finally, weapon mods. Damage 15%. Accuracy 15%. Nice. You know, I actually don't like it with a scope. I don't know. The accuracy is fine, and the scope actually tends to be distracting for the sort of work that I want to use the pistol for. Yeah, pistol without a scope is better in this circumstance. That's weird. Hey James, I completed a story mission last time, but that's pretty exciting.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Surkesh.
Good question. Well, I'm glad we had this talk, James. I figured he'd try to flirt with me. Well, more like actual honest, like I want a relationship. Alright, Deck 3. I think I talked to everybody there. In fact, I think we're good to just keep on chugging. As much as a stealth ship chugs. Although I do need to head up to the bridge now. Normally I would skip that, but Joker and Edie in the same room? I mean, come on, guys. Not to mention the bridge is just a cool area of the ship
Krogan
to
and
get
the
to.
Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and now that's about it. So a Prothean, a real live Prothean.
Yep.
Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
A little.
So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Mordin back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
Joker, your outlook has worsened on life.
Commander?
Shepard.
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
Really?
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
Oh.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle.
Yep.
With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
That's a good point.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
You've got it all down, Edie.
Mordin sent me a nicely crafted message. It seems he recalls our conversations about the Solarian equivalent of transhumans.
If I could, I'd stop you right there.
Transhumans have some of their brain's abilities, such as memory, supplemented or entirely replaced by cybernetics.
Huh.
Legal definitions vary from planet to planet. The Solarians embrace the concept. Humans have diverse and contentious opinions.
Do my implants make me a transhuman?
That would be telling.
What?
I'm sorry. That was a joke. You are fully human. Cerberus extensively reconstructed you, but your brain functions are organic.
Don't ever do that again.
I think I get it. I probably don't get it.
Hello, Shepard.
Shepard. There we go. We had kind of a backlog of talking to do. Which I guess makes sense. We only get to some parts of the ship every once in a while. I'm sure I haven't found all my goddamn models yet. Yes, that's what I care about with the world's burning. Shepard. Rex. Okay, what's on the chopping block here today, everybody? Oh, just tons. Secret mission crashed on Tuchanka. Anakin traversed the Rachni. I think I want to fight with Cerberus again because, you know, I haven't had my fill of Cerberus yet. Well, also be on the lookout during these side missions because you'll find things that are useful for like these side missions, like the heating unit stabilizers and stuff like that. Although, you'll also get the chance to purchase them from Spectre requisitions, I think. So, but then you'll have to pay for them, obviously. So let's fast travel and then, well, I mean, if we can go to Tuchanka, then obviously we can go to the Krogan DMZ, which is where we have another side mission slated. Where's the one? Alright, Palaven. The Dronex system inside the Krogan DMZ. Okay. We should recover those guys. It's far from dark space. It has yet to be invaded by the Reapers. There's 10.3 billion and they haven't been hit yet. That's good. Fuel situation's looking good. Alright, Joker, chart us a course. Outside of the system. I notice many mass relays tend to be here in a system. Interesting. Yeah, we've got a lot to do in the Krogan DMZ, that's for sure. Looks like a new area opened up. Gemini Sigma. A commenter in another, I think in the first game, was laughing at places like Hades Gamma and Gemini Sigma and stuff like that. They're like, did they literally just pull out Greek mythology like from a hat? And, well, of course the answer to that is, first of all, yeah, probably. There's something in the Shrike Abyssal. And if I find it, I'll never have to think about it again. I waste so much fuel. I bet you it's fuel. I bet you, like, money, like... I bet you many get Daved points that it's fucking fuel. Could be anywhere in the system. So tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna cut back when we... Thought I might have heard something. I'll cut back when I find it. So I just found out two things. First of all is the location of the thing we were searching for. In the one place I hadn't fracking looked. The second thing I found out was that if the Reapers intercept you, it is an automatic game over. And you don't get some special dramatic cutscene, it's just, your game is over. It's fuel. Whatever, it's compensation for all the time and the bullshit we spent to get over here. Well, at least we 100%ed it, and now we never have to worry about this place ever again. I definitely think messing with the Reapers in between each mission will be a good way to optimize our side material doing. Alright, Sigurd's Cradle is 100%, Shrike Abyssal is 100%. If there's stuff there we've already evacuated, Apian Crest. Exodus Cluster is next up. I believe this is the one with like 1 billion systems. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is save loading in order to find some of the assets here. Maybe. It's not really an honest trick. That's weird. Is this Eden? That's Eden Prime system. It's only Utopia and then Asgard. We must have got driven out earlier or something. We don't have the fuel to make it back, do we? Hopefully we'll find some fuel here. And hopefully it'll be worth the wait. 20% of assets. That means all the rest are in this system because there's no other systems. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Well, I may as well show you it. It's likely to be near planetary masses, but nothing in the rules says it has to be. Could be near the fracking sun. Terra Nova is a colony, I remember that. Found stuff. Oh, shit. Reapers are all over this shit. Terra Nova was one of the Class 1 colonization prospects. The name Exodus Cluster became all too apt. The Reapers landed on Terra Nova. I'm sorry, is that 4.1 million? 4.1 million people. That's the one that Diana Allers just said we should just abandon. Now look, it really may come to that eventually. Also, we've recovered the cruiser Shanghai, that's awesome. It may come to that, but that's not shit you should just be saying. I am fully okay with using my veto power in such a manner. Oh, the Reapers are gonna be so pissed. 90 moons. God, this place was such a promising area. I wish we'd seen the Turians or the humans destroying Reapers. Not a lot. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Now that is interesting. Okay. Okay, we're out.
Faster than light jump successful.
Fine, we're leaving. Looks like we've got just about enough fuel to make it back, but we'll be running on fumes, that's for sure. Yeah, running on fumes. Hey, who feels like visiting the Citadel again? Also, let's check out what our intel is on that. Reaper Destroyer. Known associates. Oh, it's probably
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a decorated. Dr. Mordin Solus is a master geneticist and former operative for the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Yep.
The Reaper called Harbinger is believed to be the oldest and largest in the Reaper Armada.
Yep, Harbinger's their leader.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals. The Mars archives describe a superweapon that the Alliance has named the Crucible.
There's so much in the Codex, that's awesome.
Cerberus built the Normandy SR. Cyclonic Barrier Technology, CBT, attempts to solve the higher-end limitations of traditional kinetic barriers.
That's so awesome. There's so many Codex entries.
The John Grissom Academy, founded in alternating between large oceans and land masses covered in...
Okay, so we've been to Palaven, Surkesh, and Earth. That doesn't bode well for Thessia. I'm gonna say Codex Secondary. The Reaper War. The Battle of Palaven Well. Wow. This is interesting information, actually. Their concentrated firepower downed several Reaper capital ships. Interestingly. Palaven is not lost. The battle has merely moved to the ground. The Turians refuse to be intimidated, and they're not backing down. And they're fighting hard, and we're gonna get some Krogan support to them. Goddamn right we are. Have I checked my Hotmail recently? Yes, I have. Okay. I'm sure Ash will send me a message when she's ready for duty. Maybe. Okay, the Asgard system is totally high. We can't... Well, we can't reach it, first of all. So there's that. Petra Nebula, Horsehead Nebula. These places aren't being occupied by the enemy. Yeah, there's probably no assets here. They're all fuel depots. That's good. If I'm right about the Citadel not costing money, I'd really just like to land there. I'll go see if I can afford the black. I'm figuring totally not, but we'll see. Hello. Citadel entry authorization for the Grissom Academy students. Facilities on the Citadel train younger students who escape the attack but aren't ready to join the older students in combat. That is authorized. Wonder how big a... Or is that going to take any hit off my money? I guess not. So I get stuff and it's good. I can afford the Paladin, not the Black Widow. We can make 50,000 credits. It's heavy for a sniper rifle. It's so worth it. The regular Widow was just if I could just get that gun. Then all those other fancy snipers, well, it doesn't look like there's anything else on the Citadel requiring our attention. So I'm gonna poke a few more Reaper clusters, and we'll see what pops up then. Okay, we're here, and there's at least two places I'd like to investigate: Gemini, Sigma, and Kite's Nest. We've already done some of Kite's Nest, so let's see. Is that the one with like 6 systems? I remember. Or we might have already done that. No, I'm pretty sure that's Hades Gamma. 33% of assets recovered from this system. Alright, Vular is also at 50%. Let's go to Vular and see first. I'd rather not piss off the Reapers here and then have to run through them. Especially since Reapers appear to get faster as they chase us, which is, it's not good for our health. I'm happy to say that this Let's Play has not seen us get caught yet. I'll investigate things a little bit. Oh crap, Reapers are here. I found the war asset though. 150 units of fuel. That's it, yep. Okay,
Evasion successful.
Just get us out of here. Found it on my first try too. Yeah, the save loading, I don't know if I'd call it honest. This is gonna piss off the Reapers. Ooh, bunch of assets. Verush. Planet's moves are named after his many recognized wives. Conceal Prothean ruins that help the Batarians develop FTL travel. Huh. The Batarians' secrecy might have served them here by... They might have some assets left in reserve that the Reapers just didn't find. God, the Reapers got such a raw deal. I feel bad for them. Or the Batarians got such a raw deal. I feel bad for them, even though Batarians are... really bad. Weapon upgrade kit. Oh, that's all in the intel thing down at Liara's office. Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna be able to recover every asset in the system and then make a jump before the enemy even knows we're here. Great, fuel that I can get for free from the Citadel. Awesome. Thanks for the asset, guys. We're out. That's Kite's Nest, everybody. Let's investigate Gemini Sigma. With no fuel. That's kind of my plan. Ming Han. Wait a second. Palaven. This is familiar. Well, I know I've been here in Mass Effect 1. Is there just the one system out there? It looks like. God, our fuel is so shitty, I don't even know if we can reach it. Oh yeah, we can do it. Probably get back too. Yeah, I think we can do it. I hope we recover some fuel assets on the way, although really, I don't know. Okay, Ming. Let's get started, especially now that I know that it's an instant game over if the Reapers find you. We're going to try not to be found, everybody. Does certainly add some excitement to the proceedings, I'll admit.
I found something.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. Large rock planet. It is likely a captured body. Oh, I get those all the time. Cruiser Nairobi. Cruisers are big ships. More asset. Okay, we can get the asset and we can leave. We can fucking leave. Bye.
Reapers eluded.
Also, I mean, this is probably obvious, but we can probably assume that what happens on the galactic map is an accelerated timescale, considering the sheer the distances involved and all this stuff. We're gonna have to check every place. I'm saving again. Okay, we're getting nothing here.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, we can't get it. We'll come back and get it later. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, Joker!
Faster than light jump successful.
Plot us in for FTL. Oh god. If I come right back out, I'm so fucking dead. Dead fucking meat. Okay. I think that's everything, everybody. That's all the Reaper-occupied territories we can go poke. Our next destination is probably the Krogan... Well, one more refueling stop at the Citadel real quick. Alright, now to the Krogan DMZ. I'm such a cheapo. Every load of fuel I save on, we come closer to the Black Widow. It feels so good to have fuel. I don't think I'm going to provoke a Reaper response at this red-hot moment. Investigate Cerberus' presence. So, is it like a hub world? I guess it would make sense for Tuchanka to be a hub world. Dranek is where the ambassador's son is. So let's go to Nith, poke around there, then head to Dranek. It's kind of my tentative plan for this. Wow. That's it, just 3 in the system, and they're so spread out. Oh, this is gonna be good. See, the problem is, some systems are guarded really closely by the Reapers, and others, I don't know. And I think it also has something to do with the proximity you are to, like, the edge of the system. They're picking something up.
I found something.
War asset. Oh, they're here. Oh, that's fuel. That's nice. Well, there's nothing else of value in this system, so let's fucking hide it.
Evasion successful.
Awesome. I wonder if we'll be able to extract him just like a war asset. Which world was it? Not Sasgoth. I don't remember. I just remember some in the Dranek system. So let's have a look. And let's do that before we scan, because otherwise it's gonna... Or maybe it'll count as a mission. Maybe that would be... It'd be good to double dip like that. No, let's not. Let's not push it too badly. Rothla was a large ice dwarf. Huh. Extreme gravitational lensing. A krogan superbiotic breed. Am I gonna have to scan to find this dude? It's very possible. That's a shitty planet. Kill him. Really close to the star. Tectonically inert rock. I don't know about a gas giant. He doesn't seem like he'd be on a gas giant. I'm just putting that out there.
Signal confirmed.
Found him. Oh crap. Okay, the Reapers have been alerted to our presence. Can't say I'm a fan of that. But I am a fan of acquiring the Shadow Broker's Wet Squad. I just ran over the assets, so now I know where it is, at least. Okay, we need to investigate it, and then we need to run away. Brilliant. Let's just go. So that's the rest of the cluster. Awesome. I'm not gonna refuel. I'm also going to avoid poking around until I can land on... The fact that this place has a fuel depot suggests that Reapers aren't here. Okay, Reapers aren't here. 2 in a row, 3 in a row, they noticed that. Every fucking time. It's time to go to Tuchanka. Oh, we can choose our missions here. Awesome. I'm just going to investigate the Cerberus presence here. Wow, there's a lot to... A vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. The ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. 2.1 billion. Huh. Yeah, I choose to land to investigate the Cerberus attack. I don't think I'm gonna like the parameters of the mission. Also, Edie, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that appearance. Let's try this one. Not to mention it gives you additional shields. Alright, so you're coming. Javik is a really cool guy, but my issue with him is he really doesn't seem to offer much in the way of commentary. And James, so it's always going to be between these three pretty much. Well, and I'm sure more will step up. Okay, we're going to be fighting Cerberus. Armor-piercing ammo, concussive shot, overload. Warp, singularity, stasis. Honestly, it's a toss-up. So, in the case of a toss-up, I'm going to go with Liara. Here, have that armor. Yes. Okay. Our equipment. I think I'm good to go. Yeah. I can definitely give Edie some of this stuff. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why do I ever use any other weapon, especially on squad mates? For myself, I'm gonna keep the Predator. But for you guys, why would I ever use another weapon? Scorpion is amazing. 15%. High caliber barrel looks kind of weird on that gun. Whatever. I'll take increased accuracy. Look at that. Its only disadvantages are it's kind of heavy, which, again, I'm not sure the AI even has to care about that, like, at all. Okay, so Raptor, Shuriken, Predator, Vindicator, We're good. I'm intentionally not using a scope on the pistol because it distracts me, ironically enough. Unshackled AI, weapon damage by 20%. Tech power damage by 30%. That is pretty nice. Duration by 40%. Shields by... Do I want the decoy to last longer or last longer under... Frankly, it occurs to me that on this difficulty setting, I think the damage resistance would be better. Is that what I want, though? I keep forgetting to use that ability. That would have been so useful against... any... oh, pick a situation by here. Incapacitate weaker organic enemies for a short period. You know what? I like that. God, that recharge speed is kind of brutal. Weaker organic enemies for a short duration. I like that, because if you use it on a... I don't know, do Centurions count as weaker? Actually, no. I'm gonna go with the What does Incinerate have? Increased damage by an additional 40%. I'll go with burning damage on this one. I used to have something called burning damage. Not bad. Okay, so the question is stasis. Duration 7.8 seconds. That could be useful. I barely use that power though. I do use warp. I'm just gonna boost the damage on that. It's gonna rip through armor. Okay, we're good to go.
Shepard, Cerberus' landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
Alright.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. Alright, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way. Right behind you, Shepard.
Jesus. Okay. We've got Cerberus personnel. Not entirely surprising. Trying a new armor-piercing ammo? Yeah. First, I want you both on the Scorpion.
Right.
I think that outfit looks a little better for you. Seriously, paint your hair head-tail things. You look like a Twi'lek. This is not Star Wars. I forget what her warp ammo does statistically. I can probably go look it up, but I'm gonna go with armor piercing on this one. Okay, and I guess we sally forth. There's 2 paths to take. I see shiny. I see. Huh. Well. Oh,
if that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
Definitely trouble. Didn't know it was going bad enough for us to be colorism. Huh. I dodge rolled and that gave me an invincibility frame. Weird. I think the description for this weapon specifically mentions that it is a cross between a sniper rifle and an assault rifle. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's so screwed. I'm just gonna watch him float and burn. Yep. Pretty bad way to go. I find this acceptable. Arrow's already recharged. Your recharge speed is phenomenal. Combat engineer. I don't like you, combat engineer. Let me show you how much I don't.
Right away.
Damn it, no. Just rally on me, that's fine. Watch out, Edie. I didn't realize flanking around that direction was possible. That grenade launcher is so fucking amazing. It's hilarious. Alright, you just need to die. Wow. I'm so impressed with that dodge roll. Fuck. Huh, didn't lose my shields on that one. Whatever Cerberus wants with that big cannon, which I guess is just to clear the way, we are gonna stop it. I can see through the smoke clouds. I don't know about you guys. Combat engineer, I don't like you. Well, looks like I got him before he could deploy a turret. He said in a bout of wishful thinking. Okay, I'm gonna switch weapons. Ah, Edie wasn't expecting it because of the smoke cloud. Piece of shit. Oh no, that's Liara. Shit. Get up. Come here. Let's try that new melee. Oh, almost
Control
kills
center
him.
secure.
Damn it.
Then I think it's time to test this cannon.
Oh goodness. And then we'll have to hold the line, right? Before we test that cannon, I want to have a look around. Okay, there's a thermal mag repository down there. Those are the vehicles that they arrived in. What's up here? I went into this almost spoiler-free, but it was mentioned that there was items of interest in this area somewhere. Now, I don't know where that would be. Oh, like right over here at the beginning. I'd be so cheesed off. There's a terminal right there that looks like it could be... Oh, junk. That's 3,000 credits more than I would have had. It's not showing a map for me. Okay, so this is the way around, sort of. The area is very circuitous and very big. I get the feeling this mission is not going to end quickly. What's over here? More junk. I'll take all the funding I can acquire, put it that way. Alright, I've explored. Huh. 2 ways up. Well, this is the control center. Old grid schematics.
Not the kind of krogan relic I expected to find.
Okay, so that's the control console. I want to investigate first. Gauntlets. A lot of ammo here. Alright. It'll be a little hard to stop flanking attempts. There's not really a piece of cover that offers total defense. So holding here is going to be a little problematic, but I think this is where we fall back to when we have the inevitable hold the line for 40 minutes mission.